Right, time to go for a walk on my own this time. I will be going out this evening with my parents and the dogs and everything, so that's coming up for this evening, but now I'm going to take myself out for a walk. Yeah, take myself out. I've never said that before. I do have my charger with me if I do need it. So I set off at 5 to 3 and I'm going to aim to get back for like 5:15. Yeah. So that gives me 2 and a little bit extra hours to accumulate a 10-kilometre walk. I've already done the 5k with the dogs this morning, but the dogs don't need another walk until this evening, and I wanted to go out, so that is what I am doing. You know, seeing events like down in Westphal yesterday evening, and well, yesterday night I should say, really made me quiz how stupid we are as a country, and the government as well. Like, oh, you can't see your own family members that you haven't seen in a while or for a very long time, but you can meet up with people you don't know and get wasted. Yeah, how does that work? I wonder how many people I'll see in the woods today. I mean, it's 3 or 3 now, so I'm kind of curious. This is what happened a couple of days ago. You can see it's just all collapsed there, and there's like bits of it there, but it's just all like, well, it's not terrible, but it's that thought of that bit there could collapse even more at some stage and just completely go under. You know, I'm observing ignorance. There's a reason why we are in some sort of lockdown again in Colvale and whatnot, and it's no surprise. And then I walk past all that, and I'm just looking, and I'm like, there's an exact reason why we're in it again. I kind of want to say people have had enough, which is kind of true, but like, you adapt, and people are not adapting, they're just being ignorant of it. Well, that's what I think anyway. You know, it's kind of sad, isn't it, really? Ignorance, and how much of it there is within a lot of people. It's quite sad, because I always remember that the virus stays airborne on metal, and it's almost like people don't care and they want to catch it. Sounds ridiculously stupid, but when you've got people with the IQ of a spoon, then, well, what do you expect? Right, so question time now. How many people will I see in the woods, in the viaduct, in the woods I should say, because I've only seen one person, and that's coming out of the woods, well, as I'm entering, and they're coming out. So, curious to know. It was about 3:15. Well, I have to admit, that was very pleasant. I was walking past, as you do, and there were 3 girls down there, and they were like, hi. I was like, hi. They went, are you alright? I said, yeah, I'm fine. I said, have a good walk. And they all took it in turns to say, have a nice walk. And they were like, bye. I was like, bye. Whoo-wee. Don't know, I got my arm out. Oh. Whew. Bit out of breath now. literally just thought to myself, is my Strava going? So I just did a quick little check, and it is, thankfully. So regarding the vlogs on my computer that are all in folders, I have 913 individual videos to make into vlogs. Plus some of them are pictures from when I'm going out on my walks, and especially when I did my massive Huddersfield to Big House and Big House to home walk, I took well loads of pictures. So I'm up here now, just going to proceed to walk the whole way, and when I get to the end I'm going to turn left and then kind of like make my way towards the shop to get a drink, because I forgot to bring one, which when it's warm and you're exercising is not a good idea, not a clever idea. Well, because I haven't got dog water and dog treats in my bag, and it's only got the stuff I want in it really, little bits of snacks and my sweat towel, my bag feels really, really light, like I'm not even carrying it, which is good. And I know I'm having tea in like a couple hours or so, but I'm going to have that now because I'm feeling a bit peckish. And when you're out walking and trying to walk on empty is not clever. I tried that at Stocks Reservoir and I nearly passed out because I was so adamant in not eating out for the whole way rather than eating bits on the way. That's why you eat bits on the way. You know, we was all yesterday at Asda in by Pellin Lane, and at that point you can't really say England anymore. If you know where I'm on about, then yeah, you should. Yeah, I don't even need to explain it. But we were there, and it was strange and weird for all three of us to have our masks on. We kind of just got on with it, really. We were used to it, really. But I said to my dad, look, I don't want to sound quite racial here. And he was like, I think I know what you're going to say. I said, but I was counting numbers of people who weren't wearing a mask, just to kind of like keep me going as I'm going. And the majority of people I counted were of Asian ethnicity. And my dad was like, well, I hate to say it, but you were right. Like, there were so many people yesterday that were not wearing masks, and they were of the Asian ethnicity. And it was striking how many people weren't wearing one. It's like I knew on walks anyway, I know I would go into a shop, so I've actually brought my mask with me anyway, so I've got it with me if I want to go into a shop. Simple as. Well, I feel like I'm doing quite successful. I've only seen 2 people along here, and that's like again at that kind of starting point of this very straight piece of path. And then since then I've not even seen a person, not one. I'm going to head to the shop first and kind of like do the zigzagging on the field there. Okay, I'm a little bit annoyed. No, it's not what someone else has done, it's what I've done, it's me. I forgot to bring the sweat towel. Look at what the tractor driver's been doing whilst I've been walking along. So yeah, it's not anybody else's fault, it's mine. Well, I have to admit, even though I haven't brought the sweat towel, which sucks, it is windy though. It's like it's a cold wind. So actually, to be fair, I can't really complain. I'll just have to still do that to like get the sweat off. I'll tell you what it is. I had a sweaty one in my bag, and I took it out. And I went to go get my other one, and took all the dog stuff out, and forgot to put the clean one in. That's the situation that's occurred. And because I forgot my sweat towel, and I was like, a little bit annoyed. There was a passerby going the other way, and I went, "Oh, it's beautiful weather for walking." I said, "Yep, it's just gonna be nice if I see someone my age as well out walking." And they were like, "Yep, you don't see it." I said, "Nope, I know people of my age that do exercise, but I don't physically, in person, see it." Does that mean people of my age range are lazy? Bit of both. Because like I said, I know people that exercise like I do, but there's a lot of people my age that just won't exercise because they're stuck up and lazy. So, not only did I forget my sweat towel, I forgot my phone charger as well. Bollocks. I literally just took everything downstairs and forgot to put it in my bag. Because I was so eager to get out that I just forgot everything. Oh, well done, Jamie. Time to go to the shop down here and get a drink. Oh, actually, I might get 2 drinks. So, I got 2 drinks, put them in my bag. I don't know why I was expecting no one to be wearing a mask in there, but everyone was except for the cashier and another customer. But apart from that, everyone else wore one. I guess now it's the future, or at least the new normal. But because I'm not going to be seeing people for a while now, because I've got my drinks, I got 2. Because I thought if I go through one and I need to go in another shop, then I don't really want to have to do that. So I just got 2. And I've got loads of food in my bag anyway. The one thing I did prep for was food. Didn't bring my charger, didn't bring a drink, didn't bring a sweat towel, but I brought food. So that's the one thing I did bring and was organised for. The other stuff, no. So, plan of action, I'm going to walk up this way, which goes back to the field, up there, do a bit on the field, and then kind of like, I'm just looking at the time, that's 4 o'clock, so I'm going to aim for the field and actually go back to, like going that way through to Greenland, and then head down through Greenland, like all the way down really, and then make my way back. So it's like nearly 4 o'clock now, and I've got like an hour-ish left of being outside. I literally came out of that bit there, and I'm just watching where this car driver's going. I'm like making sure I'm not going to get run over. I think I can go up here and then go back onto the park. I think it's this bit, or is it a bit further on? I literally could just see the field, like past those houses, but there's no way past. So I think I just came up the wrong street. So I need to go to the end of here and turn right and then head up. I think I can make my way then to the field, and it's now 4:02. I think I might just cut through the field. That might be a better idea. Yeah, cut through the field and then cut through Greetland. Yeah, might be an idea. Just got to find my way up first. Well, like, I knew there was a way on, I just couldn't remember which street it was on. So you see, like, that bit there, and I'm about to enter the field. I'm just going to cut through it a little bit though. Okay, and there we go. I'm going to cut through some of it and then go to like the edge of the community field building, and then make my way back down the hill to like Saddleworth Road area. Honestly, if I'm going to do some long walking, I'd well prefer to do it in Greetland. Well, that's the view you get. It's just breathtaking. Absolutely breathtaking. You know, I never actually noticed it before. That building in the middle is the medical centre. And the viaducts is just there. Such a nice view. Well prefer walking in Greetland for like longer walks than Elland. I was just looking at my mileage. I'm at 4.1 miles. So yeah, I would have actually gone down that way, but I'm gonna just keep going down the hill. So yeah, when it comes to like walking, they're kind of the same distance really, Greetland and Elland. But Greetland wins easily. It doesn't take long for me to get to the top of Greetland from home. It really doesn't, and it feels a joy to do it because it's just a nice route. Going to Elland, I mean, it's Victoria Road, it's straight, but it's always busy, it's always packed, and well, Greetland may not have as many roads as Elland, but Greetland rewards you with nice scenery and nice walks to go around. Don't get that in Elland. So I have a plan. I'm going to walk down that way, and I'm going to get to the school. I'm going to head down the hill and turn right and go along like the riverside, then back along the woodland bit, and then back along through the farm. Well, I'm now walking to like the farm area, but like I said, I am literally going that way to like the bottom, turn right, go along the riverside, turn left, and then make my way back along through the farm area. Yes, got rid of my monster can as well. There was plenty of people who had their recycling stuff out on the street. Why, I don't know, because it's a Sunday and it comes on a Tuesday. Yeah, I just popped my can in someone's recycling. Simple as. I'd rather it go in a recycling bag than a bin. You know, I'm having them Yorkshire crisps, tomato, basil and mozzarella. I mean, I've just had a drink of Monster, right? So, but they don't taste of any of those things. They taste quite plain. It's basically cheese and onion crisps that taste a bit bland. They're alright, but I wouldn't have them again. So it is 25 to 5. I'm at 5.2 miles. I've actually got 1 more mile to go, and then I've done 10 kilometres for today. Well, actually I've done 10 kilometres in one walk. And a bit of a nice surprise, I've actually bought a DVD off Amazon. So last night, me and my mum and dad were watching Gordon, Gino and Fred Series 2. There was a Series 1 available on TV, but then ITV, don't know why, removed it. It was such a popular series, I don't know why they decided to remove it. So I looked on Amazon and the first series is actually there. So I actually bought it off Amazon because it's okay. I got a bit of money postage to pay for, but anyway, it's hilarious and it's just too funny. Thought someone were coming then. So yeah, I bought it. Plus that DVD is nowhere to be found in any sort of shop. Actually, I reckon it would be sold in HMV, but that's in Huddersfield. So it's actually cheaper for me to just get it off online anyway, which is what I've done. And it said it was going to come tomorrow. I was like, what? That's cool. Oh, do you know, it'd be nice to watch them back now that I'm a bit older. My parents were like, don't knacker yourself out so then you won't want to come out this evening. I said, even if I'm tired, I'm still coming out. Just how it is. So regarding like race at your pace, I'm going to wait till kind of like the 20th of August to sign up then, because it gives me an idea then. Well, it's 2 weeks, 6, 12, 18, it's 3 weeks then of, oh no, 7. I forgot how many days were in a week. Wait till the 21st, because then that's exactly 3 weeks of August. And then whatever mileage I'm at, sign up and then say I'm going to do that. Easier then. Well, I've done 5.7 miles. God, this walk has just gone relatively fast. In a good way. So it's actually now 4:45, so about 15 minutes left until it hits 5 o'clock. And I should be able to get from here to home in around that time period. And then they did say, like, if it wasn't 5 o'clock, it'd be 5:15. So I have that window then of getting to. So I literally completed my 5k challenge yesterday, and it looks like I'm going to complete the 10k challenge today. No, 5k challenge yesterday, 10k challenge today. I don't think I was too into that Gordon, Gino and Fred at first. I mean, I was into it, but like not as much as like when it came to like the second series. I was like, oh my god, what are they going to do now? So when I go back to the first one, it'll be like, oh my god, it's just piss funny. And it is piss funny, and it will be piss funny. What I found weird was this morning, it was like 5 in the morning and I felt quite awake. So I actually edited a video this morning, all while parents are still in bed and everything. I just did it quietly and such. It was strange to be able to do it. I did a long video though. One that turned out to be like 30-ish minutes altogether. You know, I think I'm going to get my drink out of my bag, my second one, and have that now. Because I'm feeling a bit thirsty now. And I can go up to a bin around here and put some rubbish in the bin, which is ideal. Right, it is 4:50 now exactly. So I have 10 minutes to get home, which I think I'm going to be able to do. And I think also I remember rightly as well that the fields up there that I'm going to be walking past very shortly have been cut by the tractors and such. Because I remember walking past it, past the gate, which is normally bolted on, it was just wide open. So I'm going to walk past and see if it's been cut, and if it has, then I'm going to bring the dogs here to go on it. Well, not tonight because I'm going to be walking them with my parents this evening, but potentially tomorrow. And whilst it's not brilliant for mileage, it is good for my elevation because it gets your muscles working, because the hills are quite steep. But then again, if the grass has been cut, then it kind of is easier to climb the steep hills. Well, despite the fact of me thinking I was quite tired, I've done my 6.2 miles and I've done it in 1 hour 57. So I've done it in under 2 hours. Wow, so this morning I did a 5k in under an hour. So I'm just getting distracted. It has been cut. So when I get to a point, I'm going to film it. So as you can see, entry to the field is there, and well, that field's been cut, that field's been cut, and all them other ones have been cut. I think they look like they've been cut anyway. But anyway, at some point I'm going to bring the dogs here. I think that would be quite nice. I think preferably on a cooler day, because then the dogs are going to be off the whole time whilst they're on there. Yes, I'm looking at the fields, they've definitely been cut. And the thing is, like, it's not even far from home for me at all. Like, doing like the half-an-hour walks from where I live is simple in its own right. But to get here is just takes like 5 minutes less, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then I'm on that whole bit. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. And you know, I've done well for elevation today. So I inquired about where my charger was and my sweat towel was, and it was in the bathroom of all places. It's like, I don't know, I don't know why I left it there, but I did. Anyway, I'm going home now, and I'm going to put my phone on charge, and because tea is ready at 5:30, I'm going to have a shower, which makes sense. So 5k this morning, 10k this afternoon slash this evening. Well, yeah, this afternoon. So I'll have done just under 10 miles of walking, and then I'm going to be going out again with my parents doing the viaduct walk and such. So I will be over 10 miles after today. Mad. Yep, so 9.5 miles today. That is pretty impressive. Right, time to go home and have a shower before me tea and freshen up. And yeah, goodbye.